I'm Louis.
I'm Jay.
And welcome back
To our bum ass channel.
I'm Louis.
I'm Jay.
And welcome back to our bum ass channel.
So, for today's video, as you can see by the title, it's gonna be a horoscopes assumptions.
Yeah.
Ever since we've been in LA, for some reason, I feel like the West Coast, everybody in the West Coast is always talking about horoscopes, zodiac signs, or whatever. I think that's just a thing out here for the most part.
Yeah, we're not really big on we're not really big on what is it, astrology?
Yeah.
But we're just gonna give our assumptions of what we think these signs mean to us, and we're just basing. This might not be you, but we're just basing it on the people that we know in our lives.
So don't take offense to it either.
Yeah, that fall within these horoscopes. So don't take offense to it. This is just lighthearted fun, and we're kind of just giving our take on what these horoscopes mean to us. So yeah, let's get into the video. All right, so the first sign is.
Should we start off with ours?
Okay, yeah. So we can start with ours. So.
Okay. So I'm a Cancer.
And we all know Cancers are crybabies.
I mean,
I've stated it in the other video.
We're emotional, we're sensitive, we're not crybabies.
Literally the same thing.
No.
Emotional, sensitive, translates to crybabies.
Loyal.
Okay, come on. Hype
Chill,
yourself up. Go ahead.
laid back.
Okay.
And we here.
That's it?
It's funny because we know a lot of people.
There's a lot of like Cancers that we have in our family.
Affectionate. Don't forget about that bitch. Affectionate. But
okay, so we got loyal, affectionate,
chill.
crybabies.
No.
Chill.
Yeah, my mom's a Cancer. His mom's
a Cancer. I would have to say Cancers overall are just very in tune with their feelings, which is a good thing. It's good to have, like, you know, intuitiveness.
We're like very emotionally unstable. Because you know,
they'll be crying one time and then happy and laughing like 5 seconds later. I don't know what's wrong with them, but it's not wrong with them.
And that song, Cry Me a River.
And that's not literally Cry Me a River. Next one is Aquarius, and I am an Aquarius. All right, we're not going in order. We're just giving our signs first. Yeah. But next would be an Aquarius, and Aquarius are.
Tell me.
Let me see.
Tell me.
What am I? I am very funny. I'm humble. I'm very outgoing, outspoken. I am very hard-headed. By hard-headed, I mean someone will tell me not to do something and I'll do it anyways because I'm just the type of spirit where it's like, you can't tell me what to do, you can't control me. Owning up to it, I'm hard-headed. But we're very caring and nurturing. I think Aquarius are very free-spirited and...
Caring and nurturing?
Yeah, bitch.
I don't agree.
Well, too bad. That's why it's not your sign. It's mine. Thank you.
I don't agree.
I don't know. I just feel like...
I think Aquarius, though, you guys don't give a fuck.
No.
For the most part. Yeah, that's just like nonchalant and...
Not that we don't give a fuck. I just feel like there's...
Oh, I'm very assertive, because you're assertive as hell.
Oh, I'm very assertive.
Yeah, and he don't hold back for shit.
Okay, I get that from my dad, who's, funny enough, he's a Leo, but I'm very assertive when it comes to, like, getting things that I want, or, like, I don't know, like, speaking up for myself. Like, if we're out in a public situation and I'm, like, put on the spot, believe me, I'm never put on the spot because I will let it be known that I hold my ground. That's Aquarius. That's how I see it.
Aries.
So I
don't really know.
We don't really know any Aries. I have one Aries in my family who is my aunt. Shout out to Titi Wendy. Kind of go with the flow type of people. They don't really like staying in one place for too long. They're very free-spirited. They'll with a drop of a dime just move cross country. They don't really like to be held down to a certain situation or a certain, like,
oh, that's a good one, place.
Yeah. That's literally my aunt. My aunt is, like, big on travel and she loves going to different places.
Yeah, she likes moving around.
She loves moving around. I think, honestly, I get that from her, which is why we moved 50 million times. But I think I get that from her the most, is just not being a gypsy. I will literally make home anywhere I plant my feet, which is also a great thing. Next
is a Taurus.
Funny, we have a lot of friends, but
we just don't know their birthdays.
We just don't know their birthdays. We only know one friend's birthday who's a Taurus. It's Alexa. So we have a really good friend. Many of you know her. She was on our channel before. What would you say a Taurus is?
She's like, I think from my perspective, like, they're very to themselves for the most part. You know,
Yeah.
Um,
Taurus are very like quiet
Yeah.
when they're in a new setting, and I think it's because they're kind of like taking it all in. So if they've never met you before or they don't really know you, they're one to like observe. They'll stay quiet the whole time just to kind of observe the type of people that are around and kind of get a vibe for your energy.
yeah. I think it takes them a time. It takes them a while to like really feel your vibe or like feel your energy.
Yeah,
some shit like that.
But I feel like once they connect with you,
Oh,
they're
that's
loyal
it, yeah.
forever.
It's
Like
over.
they're your friends to the end. So I have nothing negative to say about Taurus.
Yeah, I mean, from what we,
From
what
who
we've
we
seen.
know and from
Yeah.
what we've seen. Gemini. I only know one Gemini, but like I said, we don't really know everyone's birthday. And the one Gemini I can think of is our friend Ariana in Orlando. Shout out to Ariana. Gemini are very here one day and gone the next. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, so
They're just about their business.
they're about their business, and they get lost and so consumed with life, which is amazing. But it's like, those are the type of friends that you'll never have question their loyalty. So like, they'll be here one day and then you can go literally like 3 months without talking to them, and then you pick up like nothing ever like left or happened. And those are what Gemini people are. Geminis are mainly improving themselves, wanting to like work towards something that they like shut out the whole world, and then
just focus.
they just focus on
On
themselves.
themselves,
It could be a bad thing though, because sometimes when you do that, people might take it as you're kind of like, how do you say, like you're kind of like ignoring them as friends and you disappear. So those are the type of like people that you might want to like have open communication with. But other than that, I think Geminis are really loyal. They're very respectful, very humble.
Leo.
Oh my God.
So we know from what we see, we know like four Leos.
We know a couple of Leos.
From what we wrote down.
What
Yeah,
do
we
you-
know a couple Leos.
What's your take on Leos?
For one, I feel like Leos think they know it all. They're like, whatever they say goes, there's no changing their mind for shit. My sister's a Leo too, so that's why I say that.
Yeah. It's funny, my dad's a Leo and my uncle's a Leo.
Yeah.
So Leos are very, very stubborn. They're very hard-headed. I think I get my hard-headedness from my dad. But they're very stubborn. They're very set in their ways. And just like he said, they think they know it all. Then I guarantee you the loudest person in the room is most likely a Leo.
Yeah.
Because Leos
think so.
like to make sure that they're known, they're heard, they're seen. And it's not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing to be the loudest person in the room, because
They low-key gangsters too. Just looking at like your dad.
Oh, just kind of like, the lineup.
Yeah,
They take no shit from nobody.
No.
They would literally curse you out. We'll tell you to go fuck
Just
yourself.
from the people that we know, I can.
Just from the-
they all
yeah.
they all share the same shit.
They all
actually,
have don't get a Leo mad, because
now that we actually like talk about it.
I feel like the moment you get a Leo mad, you're gonna regret you didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then on the flip side, Leos are very nurturing when it comes to family. They do what it takes to kind of like look out for their own. They literally live up to their name. They're lions, because they literally just lead the pack, I guess you could say. So
Leo's
yeah.
a lion.
Yeah.
Is the one?
That's literally
Leo. You can cut that part out, but that's not dumb.
That's literally a lion.
Virgo's next.
What the fuck?
My brother's a Virgo. Yeah, September 25th.
I don't really know anybody that's a Virgo. Oh my God, my grandmother was a Virgo.
Oh, yeah.
Mama was a Virgo. Virgos are very reserved, just from your brother.
Yeah, my brother's quiet.
Like he's very reserved, very quiet.
Very to himself.
To himself.
Yeah.
Virgos are really smart, and I would also say that Virgos are also kind of like Leos in a sense where you don't want to get them mad, because they have a really like.
They have like a short temper.
Yeah, they have a really short temper, and Virgos will like, snap. That's all I really know. I don't really know Virgos.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
we don't really know Virgo like that.
Libra. So funny enough, I have two brothers that are Libras. My older brother Joshua and my brother right under me, Jacob. They're both Libras, and Libras are funny.
Funny as hell.
I
think they're like more. I don't think they take life too serious.
No, they're definitely jokesters.
They're more like go with the flow kind of people almost.
Yeah.
From what again from what we see,
Mm-hmm.
on a day-to-day basis. But that's what I got.
That's all there really is to it.
Yeah.
They're very my brothers are jokesters. They're same thing, kind of go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
They're loyal. I mean, when you need them, they're there. And they're really good listeners. That's all I can say for.
Scorpio.
I don't like Scorpios. Just in my experience with Scorpios, I don't know. I'll let you talk about.
I don't know
if you've had any experience with Scorpios.
I don't know, to be honest.
I've never met a Scorpio that I liked, and that's really bad to say. And like I said, like we said, this video is just to take very lightly, because you could be different. But the Scorpios that I've met, I don't really like. I don't like the Scorpios that I've met. Okay, I lied. There's one Scorpio that I kind of liked, and at first I didn't because we got off to a rocky start.
I didn't either, to be honest.
So shout out to Adam. I actually worked with Adam in Orlando. He's a really cool Scorpio. There's another Scorpio that I do not like for the life of me. And it's just because I feel like all Scorpios are the same.
It just sounds scary though, Scorpio. It sounds like a bitch gonna be scary.
Right. Scorpios are very like
not scary, but like, you know,
dominant. They're dominant. They're set in their ways. I feel like these are the type of people that like to have the last word and feel like they want to have the last word and need to have the last word.
Or like they try to intimidate you.
Oh yeah, they try to intimidate you to a T.
No reason. Like if you gotta be scared of some shit.
I feel like they're threatened a lot, which is sad to say, but like I said, this is just an assumption. I feel like they're threatened, or they give off the persona that they're threatened a lot, just by the way that they act towards you. You know, they get really envious, very jealous.
That or they're very strong too. Like they have very strong personalities, but you can't really
tell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you can't really tell half the time. But that's what I get from Scorpios. I mean, I really don't have anything positive to say about a Scorpio, but
again, from experience.
This is from experience, so you can be totally different.
Yeah.
So Sagittarius, I feel like Sagittarius is kind of like the same thing as a Virgo.
Like a Virgo, yeah. I
think
so.
In the sense where they're kind of like reserved. They're quiet. To themselves. I take that back. I feel like Sagittarius are more quiet than all of the signs. They're the quietest out of all the signs. They're really, really like shy at times, timid. When it comes to meeting new people, it's kind of like they're kind of playing the field, like they're waiting to kind of see if they like you or not.
But I also feel like Sagittarius are very caring too.
Oh no, they are
very like nurturing and shit like that.
Yeah, once they get to know you, then then it's like your family. They're very family oriented, I'd say. Capricorn.
Capricorn.
My little brother's a Capricorn, and a really good friend I went to high school with, Lady, is actually a Capricorn too. Capricorns are very to themselves. Speaking from experience from like my little brother, they're very to themselves, not really like out there if they don't need to.
I know one Cap who's not really to himself, to herself. Stephanie, she's a Cap.
Oh yeah, okay.
She very loud. She very loud.
There's like different types. So my little brother is like on the Capricorn side, where he's like quiet. Yeah. He's like to himself. Literally plays PlayStation 4 all the fucking day, and will just literally not bother a fly. He's just to himself. Now, on the other hand, we have
you got my niece.
His niece, who is like the total opposite.
Yeah,
and she is amazing, don't get me wrong, but she is literally like, I feel like if a Capricorn and a Leo had a baby, this would be her. Very like outgoing.
Well, a Leo did have her. So maybe that's
Oh, really? Oh, well, there you go. So, very outgoing, very loud, very vibrant, very life of the party.
Very violent.
Very violent.
They be with it.
Pisces.
That's a fish, right?
Yes, I think so.
I got that one right. Cause I know what the fuck a Leo is.
Leo is a lion.
But where does the name come from?
I'm pretty like Leonidas.
Oh, these are gods. These are gods, because Aries is a god.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, well, Pisces. I don't really know a lot about Pisces. I mean, one of his brothers is a Pisces. And kind of the same. I think Pisces are really like kind of like quiet.
Yeah. It's funny because all my brothers are chill.
I was gonna say it's probably maybe all your brothers are just quiet.
They're just all chill. That's what it is. Until you fuck with them. Man.
Pisces, yeah.
That's it.
See, so then Pisces might be the same.
That's literally how they all are.
Pisces are just like really quiet until you mess with them. It's like when you poke the bear, that's when, you know, a Pisces will kind of react like a flamingo.
I don't fight, bitch. I got my brothers for that. All my sisters, because they fight dudes too. There you go.
Anyways, those are our assumptions for the...
The only thing I don't like about like your horoscopes and shit, whatever, like in LA, they be like, oh, they like judge you off of your sign.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If you don't eat like broccoli or some shit, oh, he's a Taurus. Or
Yeah.
he's
Oh
a
my God.
Sagittarius.
Yes.
It's just annoying.
Or it's like, okay, when we're going over this is like our assumptions based on the people that we've met and people that we know.
That we know.
Now there's the different story when you meet somebody and they're like, oh wait, before you even like talk to me, what are you? And then the moment you tell them, it's like, oh, you're one of those. Like, fuck you, bitch. You don't even know me.
For real, like off rip, like shut up.
Yeah, or like you'll say something and they're like, oh, you're a Sagittarius, aren't you? And you'll be like, yeah, how'd you know? Because that's something they'd say. Like, bitch, go suck a toe. Like, you don't. First of all, you don't even know me.
That sounds better.
But that I we don't judge based off of. That's not the first thing I'm gonna ask you.
If we're cool, we cool. That's it.
But honestly, I feel like there are signs that you would know off rip who they are.
Yeah.
So like me, I already vibe with Aquarius. So if I'm vibing with you and like I feel like a connection, I'm gonna ask you when's your birthday because I already know you're an Aquarius.
And
now
with Cancers too, I think off like everybody.
The moment they start crying, you already know they're fucking Cancer. So
alright, see, it's not all about crying.
Cancers are the worst to watch movies with. Cancers are really good people, but
you ever seen that? There's like a meme or whatever on like Instagram where it's like we're on the bottom of like the most toxic, so and Aquarius is up here.
no, it's not.
Yes, it
You
is.
mad?
And that's on
Horoscope. You're mad. Ooh, that was good. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you agree or disagree or are feeling what we're vibing or throwing out, let us know down in the comments. Let us know what your sign is, and do you agree with the assumptions that we gave off? Like we said, these were just assumptions off of the people that we know. And this has nothing to do, we're not like projecting this on you. You could be totally opposite, you could be totally different, except for Aquarius and Cancer because they're all the same. But anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications so that you know when we go live, when we post a video.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, with that being said, our next video is going to be another 3,000 questions about us. So please drop some numbers down below, 1 to 3,000.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will answer it in our next video. So with that being said, bye guys.